Central Jersey's baseball team, now Somerset Patriots baseball.
A pleasant good evening and welcome to BB&T Point in High Point, North Carolina, where tonight the Somerset Patriots take on the High Point Rockers for the final game of a 4-game series and the middle point of a crucial 7-game road trip for the Patriots. They have won 2 games in a row. They have kept their postseason hopes alive, but they enter another must-win game this evening as they take on a team that they are chasing for wild card positioning. Well, welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether it be on the Voice of Central Jersey, 1450 WCTC, or whether it be on SPN.TV. Very appreciative of you guys tuning in for today's broadcast. It's an important game between the Patriots and the Rockers, and High Point's already starting to take the field here. Pretty much, the Somerset Patriots, they've won their last 2 games. They have needed to do so to keep their postseason hopes alive for that first wild card spot, and they are in a situation right now where, again, tonight, they need to win. The tragic number for the Patriots to be eliminated from that first wild card spot is 2, which means any win for High Point combined by any loss for the Patriots would eliminate them from that first wild card spot. Of course, that would mean that if the Rockers win tonight, that would eliminate the Patriots. There's a lot more to get into with the playoff picture and a lot of action to get into between the Patriots and the Rockers, but we're going to have to step aside for the national anthem. When we return, we'll jump into the TD Bank starting lineups and we will get ready for first pitch. It's the Somerset Patriots and the High Point Rockers coming up next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slamming hit. Come on and get patriotic.
Today's presentation of Somerset Patriots baseball is brought to you by Atlantic Health Systems, Brother, Diamond Nation, Flemington Car and Truck Country, Flemington Department Store, Fullerton Auto, Health Quest, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey Lottery, RWJ Barnabas Health, Valari Design, Northern New Jersey ROTC, T-Mobile, TD Bank.
It's slamming hit. Come on, get patriotic.
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
And welcome back here to BB&T Point as we get ready for first pitch between the Somerset Patriots and the High Point Rockers. Again, very appreciative of those who have tuned in for our WCTC feed. If you have tuned in for our SPN.TV feed, once again, you are seeing the video footage from the High Point Rockers video production team. That's why there's a little bit of shaky video right now, but we will have multiple angles covering tonight's ball game. Let's jump right into the TD Bank starting lineup, and we'll begin with your Somerset Patriots. They're managed by Brett Jody, assisted by Glenn Barker, John Hunton, and Mike Francoso. Scott Kelly leads off for the 9th straight game for the Patriots. He gets the start in center field. Will Kenger hits second and third base. The left fielder is Olmo Rosario. He bats third. The designated hitter in the Raritan Building Services cleanup batter of the ball game is Jimmy Paredes. He bats fourth. Hitting fifth, Alfredo Rodriguez. Batting sixth at first base, Edwin Espinal. The number 7 batter is Teodoro Martinez. He's in right field. At second base, batting eighth is Ray Navarro, and Jovan Gonzalez rounds up the order for the Patriots. He hits ninth as they work against Joe Van Meter on the mound for the Rockers this evening. It has been a banner season for Van Meter. He was with the York Revolution last year. A 6'2", 195-pound righty, another Long Island native on this Rocker team. 9-5 on the season is Van Meter, and he has a 2.44 earned run average. That is the lowest qualified earned run average in the Atlantic League this season. He has been with the Rockers since the beginning. This is his 23rd start of the year, and he looks to keep things moving along. His third make that 4th season in the Atlantic League, but again, it's his first with the High Point Rockers. So Van Meter gets set, and it's Scott Kelly to step into the right-handed batter's box as we get ready for another must-win game for the Somerset Patriots. Van Meter from the windup, and the first pitch of tonight's ball game in for a called strike, and we are underway at 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the final game of this 4-game series. Final time these two teams meet as Kelly chops one down the third base line foul. No balls and 2 strikes. It is also the final regular season home game for the High Point Rockers in 2019. So congratulations to everyone who works with High Point for making it through your first home schedule in franchise history. It is not an easy feat. Trust me, everyone with the Somerset Patriots fully understands that. It's a no-ball, 2-strike count with Scott Kelly at the plate leading off in the top of the first inning of tonight's ball game. A beautiful setting down here in High Point, North Carolina. Van Meter, a compact windup, and the 0-2. Kelly swings and misses at a fastball. That's strike 3. First out of tonight's ball game, and we'll set the defense for the High Point Rockers. Moving around the outfield from left to right, it's Quincy Lattimore, Jared Mitchell, and Steven Cardulo. Along the infield, Hector Gomez is the third baseman, Giovanni Alfonso at short, the second baseman, Tyler Ladendorf. At first, it's Richie Schaefer and Matt Jones doing the catching. First pitch to Will Kenger. He swings and pops it up. Foul ground, third base side. Gomez gives it a look, but it lands out of play. Game time temperature down here in High Point, 88 degrees and sunny skies. Certainly the nicest night that we've had so far in our time down here. 0-1. Kenger fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes. Wind slightly blowing in from left center field towards the infield. So it might not be a home run friendly wind this evening. 0-2. Kenger swings, rips it on the ground. That's through the right side of the infield. It's into right field. That's a base hit for Will Kenger. It is the 3rd time that Will Kenger has reached base in the first inning for the Patriots in this series. That now extends his on-base streak to 12 straight games, and he's reached base safely in 42 of his last 43. So a 1-out base runner, and now Omar Rosario steps in. Patriots wearing their road grays tonight, gray pants, navy cap, red brim, as Rosario takes the first pitch from Van Meter off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. It is also an Irish night here at BB&T Point, so Irish-themed uniforms as Kenger takes a huge jump off of first base, and there's no throw down to second. That one missed the strike zone against Rosario, and Will Kenger walked into that big lead, a big jump off of Van Meter, and easily stole second base without a throw. So runner in scoring position for the Patriots with 1 out. 2-0 on its way here to Rosario. That one finds the strike zone, 2-1. The Patriots, they have scored first in each of the first 3 first innings of this series. 2-1. Rosario slices it foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. In fact, the Patriots have scored in the first inning in 4 straight games. 3 of those 4 games, the Patriots have put 4 runs on the board in the first inning. They've been getting off to hot starts over their last 4 games. 2-2. Rosario checks his swing, and the breaking ball misses low. 3-2. Somerset plated 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning against the Sugar Land Skeeters in their last home game on Thursday, and then plated 1 in the top of the first inning Friday, 4 Saturday, and 4 again yesterday. 3-2. Breaking ball, called strike 3. Rosario started walking down the first base line, but he is called out on strikes. That's the second strikeout of the inning for Joe Van Meter, and there's 2 away in the top of the first inning. Will Kenger's at second base after a 1-out single and a stolen base, and he remains in scoring position for Jimmy Paredes, who has been front and center in these productive first innings for the Patriots. First pitch takes a strike, 0-1. Paredes, Friday night, RBI double in the first inning. Saturday night, RBI single in the first inning, and last night a 3-run home run again in the first. Swings and misses this one here. and falls behind 0-2. Though certainly a tougher task for the Patriots tonight against Van Meter, who has enjoyed such a remarkable season. His numbers had always been good in the Atlantic League, but never quite this good. And this is his first year as a full-time starter in the Atlantic League. Appeared in 36 games last year for the Revs, 11 starts. He's got a runner at second base with 2 away and an 0-2 count against Jimmy Paredes. The pitch. Paredes swings, lines one, just foul down the right field line. Paredes put a charge into that one, but a little out in front. Foul by maybe about 5 feet down the right field line. Kenger has to hold at second base. Still an 0-2 count with 2 away. We're in the top of the first inning, just underway. Fourth and final game of this 4-game set. 0-2. Paredes swings and misses. Strike 3, and the bat went helicoptering out of his hands into the protective netting down the first base line. So for the first time in this series, the Patriots are held off the board in the top of the first inning as Joe Van Meter strikes out the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. To the bottom of the first, scoreless on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
As a personal trainer, I thrive on guiding my clients to good health. When I was told I needed both hips replaced, I turned to the network of experts at Atlantic Health System. I was able to see my orthopedic surgeon in Sparta, right near my home, and received exceptional care at Morristown Medical Center for my surgery. I was able to teach, motivate, and inspire again.
Where you go for orthopedic care matters.
Atlantic Health System, because every moment is a moment that matters.
Looking for a home remodeling company with a lot of experience? You'll love what Bellari has to offer. Love your home. Bellari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit BellariNJ.com to learn more today.
Bottom of the first inning, scoreless between the Somerset Patriots and the High Point Rockers. Quickly, High Point's starting lineup presented by TD Bank. They're managed by Jamie Keefe, assisted by Frank Viola. Leading off is Jared Mitchell. He's followed by Stephen Cardulo and Hector Gomez in the bottom of the first inning. Quincy Lattimore, the number 4 batter. Hitting 5th, Tyler Ladendorf. Richie Schaefer bats 6th. Bio Sergi Rosa, the designated hitter in the starting lineup for the first time in this series. He bats 7th. Matt Jones hits 8th, and Giovanni Alfonso rounds up the order, hitting 9th. They work against Tyler Cloyd on the mound for the Somerset Patriots this evening. 15th appearance of the season for Cloyd. This now his 7th start. A 6'3", 210-pound righty from Nebraska. Second year with the Somerset Patriots. And he will work against Jared Mitchell in the bottom of the first inning. From the windup, first pitch from Cloyd to Mitchell. This one swung on and lifted out towards shallow center. Scott Kelly stares into the shadows, and he's able to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away. The defensive alignment for the Patriots in the outfield, it's Omar Rosario in left, Scott Kelly in center, and Teodoro Martinez in right. Along the infield, Will Kenger, the starting third baseman, Alfredo Rodriguez once again at short, the second baseman Ray Navarro, at first base Edwin Espinal, and Jovan Gonzalez behind the dish. 1 out, nobody on 1 pitch, and here's Stephen Cardulo. Right-handed hitter, first pitch from Cloyd. That misses a bit inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Cardulo does have a home run in this series. It came against Liam O'Sullivan Saturday night. Swings and lifts this one foul. That was the only run that O'Sullivan allowed Saturday night in the first of back-to-back wins for the Patriots. 2 very important wins. Pitch to Cardulo. This one swung on and fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strike count. Again, Somerset, they are playing pretty much for their postseason lives the rest of the way. Not a lot of hyperbole there. 1-2. Check swing, foul ball, and Cardulo stays alive. we've pretty much reached the point in the season where every game is the season's most important game. Every game for the Patriots from here on out, their season is pretty much on the line. We've got 7 games remaining in the regular season, including tonight. 1-2 to Cardullo. Called strike 3. Cloyd gets the call. And there's 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Hector Gomez. Our umpire tonight behind home plate, assisted by ABS calling balls and strikes, is Derek Moshe. Vincent Kratzer at first, and Nate Caldwell at third. Hector Gomez will step in with 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the first inning. Patriots and the Rockers are scoreless. Cloyd works quickly. First pitch to the righty, Gomez. That one called to strike, 0-1. So Somerset, again, they enter tonight with their tragic number for the first place wild card spot at 2-1. Gomez takes low. Somerset is 6 games back of the High Point Rockers for that first wild card spot, with 7 games remaining, including today. 1-1. Gomez fouls it off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So mathematically speaking, if the Patriots lose another game to High Point, they will not have enough games remaining to clinch that first wild card spot. That's why, once again, going up against the Rockers this evening, this one of such importance. 1-2. Gomez swings and he grounds it foul down the third base line. There are some other things in play, and we will get to that with more detail as the evening goes along. But, of course, there is a possibility of a second wild card spot should the York Revolution, who are currently 3 games up on the Sugarland Skeeters, not win the second half in the Freedom Division. That would then open up another potential avenue for the Patriots to get into the playoffs. 1-2. Gomez just gets a piece of 1 to stay alive. But that will be tricky. Oh, no, Gomez didn't get a piece of it. I thought it trickled away, but he is set down on strikes. Tyler Cloyd strikes out a pair, and it's a 1-2-3 first inning for the righty. We'll get more into the playoff situation as we approach the second on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style today.
50 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here for...
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit TriStateFord.com for more information today. Fans all season long, the Patriots have teamed up with AARP New Jersey to offer its members discounted tickets to every Sunday home game. Just mention the code Patriots3 and that you're an AARP member to get a 50% ticket discount to every Sunday home game. AARP, real possibilities. Quincy Lattimore leads off in the bottom of the second inning, and he fouls off the first pitch from Tyler Cloyd, 0-1. My name's Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether it be on the Voice of Central Jersey, 1450 WCTC, or on our SPN.TV family of networks. 0-1 from the righty, Cloyd. Lattimore swings and drives this ball high in the air out to center field, but Scott Kelly in center, he lines it up, camps under it to make the catch, and there's one away. A thank you to Mike Lawrence, who's running our boards at our WCTC studios back home in Somerset, as well as a thank you to the video production crew for the High Point Rockers for once again lending their video feed to us for this evening's ball game. In case you're just joining us, there's no score between the Patriots and the Rockers. Somerset has had a base runner in each of the first two innings, but have not plated a run against Joe Van Meter, who has 4 strikeouts thus far. At the plate here is Tyler Ladendorf, and he takes a first pitch fastball from Tyler Cloyd for a called strike, 0-1. Cloyd worked at 1-2-3 bottom of the first inning, needed just 11 pitches. He's got 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the second, as Ladendorf swings and drives this ball out to right center field, but it's got Kelly and Teodoro Martinez there, and it's Martinez, the right fielder, to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So quickly 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Richie Schaefer. In the top half of this inning, we're talking about the tricky playoff scenario with the Sugarland Skeeters and how Somerset would certainly ideally like Sugarland to come back in the Freedom Division and win that division to open up a second wild card spot against a Revolution team against whom Somerset has already clinched the season tiebreaker. First pitch to Richie Schaefer is fouled off, 0-1. But as mentioned in the top half of the inning, the Patriots... Well, the Skeeters, rather, they're 3 games back behind the Revolution with 7 games left. And the thing is, 3 of those games come against Somerset, and Somerset still needs wins in their own right. Schaefer checks his swing but went around on a fastball from Cloyd, 0-2. So it seems as though, to me, in my amateur math, that the Patriots specifically need to take 2 of 3 against the Skeeters in the upcoming series, and they can't really sweep, as the 0-2's fouled off. But that is only, again, when we're talking specifically about the Freedom Division scenario. Of course, a sweep is good for the Patriots when they're chasing the High Point Rockers, but even if the Somerset Patriots win tonight, 2 more wins for the Rockers over the rest of the season will clinch them, or at least eliminate Somerset. 0-2 to Schaefer, misses low. Or 1 win for the Patriots and 1 loss for the Patriots and 1 Rocker win after tonight would do the trick just as well. So many different scenarios available 1-2. Bounces low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That, of course, assuming that the Patriots win this evening, which is, certainly still far from a conclusion. We're scoreless with 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the second inning. Cloyd from the windup here. 2-2 on its way. Just misses inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So you think of it almost on, there's a couple of different avenues, and you try to figure out what's the best one to root for from a Patriots perspective. 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Tyler Cloyd with another 1-2-3 inning. He has faced 6 and he has retired 6. He's also struck out 3 batters. We're through 2 and we're scoreless on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
For over 85 years, in every county across the state, we've protected the health of New Jersey, covering families and businesses through life's big moments and the small ones. Because we don't just work here, we live here too. Over 5,000 local employees, all with the same purpose, taking care of you.
Alpine Business Systems is a leading provider of information systems and services. Visit Alpine Business Systems at www.alpinebiz.com. Alpine Business Systems, the official IT provider of the Somerset Patriots. If you need help during the game or have any questions, you can simply text us. Text 908-252-0700, and we'll get back to you. Again, call or text us at 908-252-0700 so we can help you. It's the top of the third inning from BB&T Point. Scoreless are the Patriots and the Rockers. No runs, 2 hits for Somerset. No runs, no hits for High Point. Again, in the final home game of the 2019 season for the High Point Rockers. They are certainly currently to clinch the top wild card spot in the Atlantic League, assuming that the Long Island Ducks hold on and they clinch a second half Liberty Division championship, which they are 1 game away from doing. In the top of the third inning, leading off will be Yovan Gonzalez. First pitch. Swings and hits this ball in the air out towards center field. Jared Mitchell ranges in. He's underneath it. And he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away. The Long Island Ducks are playing against the York Revolution this evening. And it's sort of a double-edged sword there for the Patriots in rooting for the Ducks, and I know that is always difficult for a lot of our Patriots fans. But if the Ducks do win tonight, 1, it clinches a second-half championship in which the Patriots have already been eliminated, so that doesn't really – it's inconsequential towards Somerset playoff hopes. If anything, it actually improves them. Now Scott Kelly, the leadoff man for the Patriots, steps in with 1 out, nobody on, and the first pitch from Van Meter taken low, 1-0. Because the Ducks championship would put into stone that there will be at least 1 wild card spot. It's the assumption that we've worked under for some time. They are 7 games up on the New Britain Bees in the Liberty Division second half standings with 7 games remaining. 1-0. Kelly swings, hits this ball well out to center field. It chases Mitchell back, but still Mitchell lines it up to make the catch. Jogged maybe about 20 feet or so towards left center field, but still shy of the warning track, made the catch, and there's 2 out, nobody on in the top of the third inning. Still scoreless between the Patriots and the Rockers, and that'll bring Will Kenger to the plate. So Long Island clinching that second half championship is fine from a Patriots perspective, but they also are playing against the York Revolution, and Somerset would very much so like to see the Revs lose tonight. First pitch to Will Kenger, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Because, and I still want to get this in at some point, as Kenger takes one off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. With the Patriots playing against the Skeeters with 3 games starting tomorrow, they need Sugar Land to keep winning as Kenger swings, grounds one to short. It's fielded by Alfonso, flips it over to first. That's in time, and the inning is over. I promise I'll get this in at some point during the ballgame, but it's another 1-2-3 inning for Joe Van Meter. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Patriots and the Rockers are scoreless on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new hit family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
And information. At carrierclinic.org today. Tyler Cloyd back on the mound for the Patriots. We're in the home half of the third inning. Somerset and High Point scoreless. First pitch to Viasergi Rosa, misses. 1 ball and no strikes. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Rockers. Cloyd has faced 6 and retired 6 thus far as Rosa swings and lifts this one well foul down the right field line out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. So the designated hitter Rosa followed by the catcher Matt Jones and the shortstop Giovanni Alfonso due up in the bottom of the third. Cloyd from the windup and the 1-1 misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Cloyd was at 22 pitches through 2 innings. He has been efficient with his pitch count. He has worked quickly thus far. 2-1 from the righty. That's taken for a called strike. 2-2. Meanwhile, Rocker righty Joe Van Meter is at 38 pitches through his 3 innings. He just threw a 6-pitch top of the third. 2-2 from Cloyd. Bouncer foul. And Rosa stays alive. So back to the playoff picture. It's, I want to continue talking about it because it's of such importance to the Patriots at this time of the season. Every game means so much. 2-2 from Cloyd. Rosa swings, drills this one out to deep center. Kelly races back, but lines it up to make the catch. And there's 1 away. It's a spacious center field in High Point, and Kelly has done very well so far in this series to navigate it. So 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Matt Jones. What I want to get at with the Freedom Division is if you forget about High Point just for a brief second and you look strictly at the Freedom Division and how that could potentially help the Somerset Patriots, they need Sugar Land to win games, but Somerset also needs to win games in their own right. They pretty much need to win out, aside from 1 game in Sugar Land. First pitch to Matt Jones. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Because if the Patriots sweep the Sugar Land Skeeters, then chances are Sugar Land isn't going to have enough games left to catch the York Revolution for that second half Freedom Division title. As Jones takes a strike, 0-2. And that is one of the only two ways that the Patriots will get into the postseason at this point. So you want as many of those doors open as possible. As Jones checks his swing. Did he go around on appeal? Yes, he did. That's strike 3. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Tyler Cloyd. It is 8 up and 8 down. And there's 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the third. Scoreless between the Patriots and the Rockers. And now Giovanni Alfonso will step in. So, if the Patriots take 2 of 3 from the Skeeters, what that would do is it would keep the Patriots on a winning path, and it would keep them in the conversation for both that second wild card spot and potentially the first, as Giovanni Alfonso takes a strike, 0-1. 2 losses for Somerset at any point the rest of the season, including tonight, will eliminate them from that first place wild card spot against High Point, 0-1. Alfonso takes inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So if Somerset, again, this assumes that the Patriots will win tonight, which we certainly don't know whether or not that'll happen. But if Somerset only loses 1 game against the Skeeters, that keeps things alive, both for the Freedom Division wildcard spot and the Liberty Division, as Alfonso takes off the plate 2-1. But that would mean that the High Point Rockers would have to lose out the rest of the way, because if Somerset loses 1 game and High Point wins just 1 game through the rest of the season, the Patriots will not have that first wild card spot. 2-1 to Alfonso is swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But the tragic number for the Patriots entering tonight is 3 against the York Revolution, should there be a second wild card spot that opens. And that tragic number against High Point is 2. 2-2 pitch to Alfonso. This one hit in the air out towards shallow right field. Martinez comes in, makes the catch on the fly, and the inning is over. That's another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Cloyd. 9 up and 9 down for the Rockers. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base in the bottom of the third. We remain scoreless as we shift to the fourth on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Pliance. Shopping for a new car, hit a home run with all the great deals available now at your Tri-State Ford dealers. Proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots Baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Kids, would you like to join the Somerset Sluggers Kids Club? Well, you can. Go to somersetpatriots.com, find the Somerset Sluggers tab, and find out more information on how you can become a member. Patriots would like to thank Children's Specialized Hospital for their support of the 2019 Somerset Sluggers Kids Club. Omar Rosario leads off at the top of the fourth inning. Swings and misses at a first pitch fastball from Joe Van Meter. No balls and 1 strike. Van Meter's been efficient. He's had 38 pitches through 3 innings. He's allowed just 2 hits to this point, no walks, and he has struck out 4. 0-1. Rosario fouls it off to the backstop. No balls and 2 strikes. Patriots starting pitcher Tyler Cloyd has been even more efficient than Van Meter. Cloyd needed just 36 pitches to work through his 3 innings. He has not allowed a base runner, and he has struck out 4. So it's the heart of the Patriot order due up here in the 4th. Rosario, Paredes, and Rodriguez. Pitch. That misses inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rosario struck out looking in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. 1-2 on its way. Rosario swings, lines one into left field. It's a base hit. 3rd base hit of the night for the Somerset Patriots, and that extends Rosario's hit streak now to 8 consecutive ball games. It's the 2nd time tonight that the Patriots will have a leadoff man reach base as well. They got a 1-out single from Will Kenger in the 1st inning, who stole second but was stranded there. They got a leadoff base hit from Alfredo Rodriguez in the 2nd inning, but he was stranded at first base. He never advanced further. And now Omar Rosario, who has hit safely in all but one of his games since returning to the Patriots. He's at first with nobody out, top of the 4th, and now Jimmy Paredes at the plate. First pitch. Paredes in between whether or not he wanted to swing. It's a weak hack, and he falls behind 0-1. No weak hacks, however, from Paredes last night, one of his best games of the season. 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 3 runs batted in, including a 3-run home run. As he takes this one off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. But a part of that, and one of the reasons why it was one of his best overall games, is that he stole 3 bases last night as well, season high. Swings and misses and loses control of the bat again. That is the 2nd time that has happened for Jimmy Paredes this evening. And it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. And certainly a good thing that we have here down in BB&T Point. We have the protective netting that extends all the way down the right field and left field lines. And it's about a 30-foot high netting. Because Paredes twice tonight, he has lost control of the bat on a swing. And it helicoptered towards the stands, but it was caught by the netting. And that's one of the reasons why the netting is there, primarily for foul balls, but every once in a while the bat flies out of the hands of a batter, and the netting is there to protect fans from bats as well. 1-2. Just misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Paredes struck out swinging in his first at-bat, and on that final pitch of the strikeout, lost the handle of his bat. He's got Rosario at first, nobody out, top of the 4th. Big lead for Olmo. He goes. Paredes swings and lifts it foul, 3rd base side. Hector Gomez gives it a look. It's out of play. And Rosario will retreat to first base. It was a big lead for Olmo Rosario. Took a couple of big steps before taking off from first. Van Meter didn't give him much of a look. Similar, in fact, to the stolen base that Will Kenger took back in the 1st inning. Wasn't just feet planted and run. 2-2 to Paredes, fouled off. And Paredes stays alive. Instead, Rosario took a big skip and then another hard step off the first base bag and had some momentum as he began to run towards second base, and likely would have had the base stolen pretty easily had the ball not been fouled off. 2-2. Breaking ball misses low, and Paredes runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. BB&T Point has been a friendly ballpark to Jimmy Paredes this year. Overall against the Rockers, he has 5 home runs. Olmo runs, Paredes swings and bounces it foul down the first base line softly. 11 home runs overall on the year for Paredes. That's 2nd on the team, trailing only Will Kenger, who has 14. But of the 11 home runs that Paredes has hit, 5 of them against the High Point Rockers. And 3 of them have come here at BB&T Point. He's got Rosario at first. We're scoreless. There's nobody out. Olmo runs. Paredes swings and pops it up. Foul, 3rd base side. And once again, that lands out of play, and Rosario will have to retreat back to first. Olmo's run a couple of times during this sequence, hoping to get a head start, and Paredes certainly has the power to gap one. And Rosario has the speed to score from first base on a gapper. Somerset looking to be a little more aggressive along the base paths. Now Van Meter will step off and throw back to Rosario. Rosario 1 for 2 in the stolen base department in his time with the Patriots this year, now playing in his 10th game back with Somerset. Large lead off of first, 3-2. And Paredes fouls it off again. And a long turn at bat here for Jimmy Paredes, working against Joe Van Meter. That was just the 10th pitch of this battle. He has now fouled off 6 straight pitches against the Rocker righty. He's about to see pitch number 11 with Rosario at first and nobody out, top of the 4th. Rosario runs, Paredes swings and misses. That's strike 3. The throw goes down to second. It's not in time. It deflects off Rosario, rolls towards shallow left field. Rosario heads for third. He's going to turn third and come home, and the throw isn't in time. Omar Rosario scores all the way from first base on a stolen base attempt, and the Patriots take a 1-0 lead. My goodness, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Omar Rosario was running on the 3-2 pitch, and Paredes struck out swinging, and then on the throw from Matt Jones down to second base, the throw hit the sliding Rosario, and it ricocheted into shallow left center field. Rosario got up and advanced and was hustling towards third, and nobody on High Point was getting to the ball. It's Alfredo Rodriguez at the plate here, and he takes the first pitch off the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. So nobody went to find the ball in shallow left field. Giovanni Alfonso, the shortstop, was slow to get there because he was covering second base on the throw. As Rodriguez takes a strike, 1-1. And then the Rocker left fielder, Quincy Lattimore, who was playing deep against Paredes to begin with, had to race in from deep left field. So it was almost like it was a base hit to shallow left, and Rosario took off from second. As Rodriguez takes this one off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike. So Lattimore had to come in, and Olmo just never stopped running around third, and the throw came home, but Rosario beat it, and he scored all the way from first. Now Rodriguez takes a breaking ball from Van Meter low. 3 balls and 1 strike. So it's almost as unconventional of a run as I've seen from the Patriots this season. But they lead 1-0. And Rodriguez fouls off the fastball from Van Meter, and he too loses his bat. This one going a little bit down the third base line, and it's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. So, look, the Patriots are going to take it in a game that they need to win to stay alive. It's not exactly how they drew it up. It's not what the X's and O's on the chalkboard before the game read, but it still counts very much the same. And Somerset leads 1-0 with 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 4th inning. 3-2 to Rodriguez, fouled off. And Alfredo stays alive. Rosario began the inning with a base hit off of Van Meter, as Van Meter has been challenged in this inning, very much so against the Patriots. It's another long at bat here for Alfredo Rodriguez, as the 3-2 misses off the plate, ball 4. So Alfredo Rodriguez, he draws a 1-out walk, and it's the second time that Alfredo has reached base in this ballgame. He drew a walk in the second inning. Now, he had a base hit in the second inning. Now he draws a walk in the 4th. Rodriguez off of first, and the first pitch to Edwin Espinal misses. Throw down to first base, and it gets away from Richie Schaefer. Rolls down the right field line. Rodriguez heading for second. He will turn second. Up with the throw is the right fielder Cardulo, but it won't be made over to third. That's the second throwing error of the inning for Rocker catcher Matt Jones, and it's again a 2-base error. And the Patriots now have Rodriguez at third with 1 away in the top of the 4th. What a wild inning this has been. Matt Jones was throwing behind Rodriguez at first base. It was a snap throw down towards first from the catcher because Alfredo was taking a large secondary lead. And the throw wasn't even close to the first baseman, Richie Schaefer. It was well wide of the bag. and it rolled all the way into the right field corner, allowing Rodriguez to get up from first and run all the way to third. So now Espinal at the plate with a 1-0 count. Runner 90 feet away from home, the pitch. And Edwin takes a strike. 1-1. So Rosario scored on what was ruled a throwing error for Matt Jones. It was a two-base throwing error that brought him home as Espinal takes one up and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. And that provided the first run of the inning, and that was the first error by the Rocker catcher. Now another two-base error has Rodriguez at third, and the Rockers have brought their infield in with 1 away. 2-1 to Espinal. Swung on and hit high in the air, but not deep. It's along the infield. The second baseman, Ladendorf, heels in the shallow center field grass, and he makes the catch. Rodriguez has to hold at first, and there's 2 away. Hold at third, and there's 2 away. So a missed opportunity there for Espinal. And the infield can now back up with 2 out, but still Rodriguez 90 feet away from home. A run home on the inning on 2 errors, both by the Rocker catcher. And here's Teodoro Martinez with Somerset ahead 1-0. Martinez struck out swinging in his first at-bat, first pitch. Taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. And that first run, a big one for the Patriots. Van Meter has been a tough pitcher to crack this year, in lowest qualified earned run average in the league at 2.44 entering tonight. As Martinez takes this low, 2 balls and no strikes. The run that he has allowed in the top of the 4th inning most likely will be an unearned run charged against the righty. But the Patriots also have a very good starting pitcher in their own right going this evening. 2-0. Martinez takes off the plate, 3 balls and no strikes. Tyler Cloyd has not allowed a base runner through his first 3 innings. He has struck out 4, so he has looked dialed in. And the Patriots have now given Cloyd a 1-0 lead. 3-0. Martinez takes a strike, 3-1. I would have been inclined to give Teodoro Martinez the green light there. Situation where you're looking for more runs, you're looking for insurance. You've got a runner at third and a 3-0 count, but it's still a hitter's count for Martinez, 3-1. The pitch, fouled it off. Got a pitch that he liked, took a big hack and lifted it over the backstop foul. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes to the first-year Patriot and a former Southern Maryland Blue Crab. Martinez with 4 home runs to begin his Patriots tenure. Infield plays back with 2 away. It's a 3-2 count. The pitch, and it's fouled off. Martinez stays alive. But it's been an arduous inning for Joe Van Meter. He entered at 38 pitches. And that last one there was his 70th of the night. So he has thrown over 30 in this inning. 3-2. Martinez checks his swing and didn't go around, but the pitch was still called a strike, and the inning is over. So the Patriots somehow manifest an unearned run on a pair of throwing errors by the Rocker catcher. It's 1 run home on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base in the top of the 4th inning. The Patriots lead 1-0 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new hit family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
It's the bottom of the fourth inning now at BB&T Point, with the Somerset Patriots leading the High Point Rockers 1-0. Somerset getting an unearned run in the top of the fourth inning, but they did strand a potentially important runner over at third base in Alfredo Rodriguez. But they touch up Joe Van Meter, and almost equally important, rise his pitch count up. Now it's Tyler Cloyd on the mound for the bottom of the fourth. He has not allowed a base runner to this point. He holds a 1-0 lead. Jared Mitchell leads off, and the first pitch from Cloyd taken for a called strike, 0-1. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors for the Patriots. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the Rockers. Cloyd from the windup. Here's the 0-1. Mitchell swings, hits the ball in the air, out towards right center field. Teodoro Martinez underneath it, stares into the twilight sky. He makes a two-handed grab, and that's the first out of the inning. That is the first 10 batters in a row retired now by Cloyd. 1 out, nobody on. It'll bring up Steven Cardulo. The success for Cloyd tonight shouldn't necessarily come as too big of a surprise, considering the way that he pitched in his last time out for the Patriots. It came last Wednesday against the Sugarland Skeeters, in a game in which the Patriots lost 4-0, but Cloyd was brilliant. He did not allow a run over 6 innings. He only allowed 4 hits, and he struck out a season-high 9. Cardulo swings at the first pitch here and launches it deep down the left field line. Rosario gives it a look, but it's a foul ball. And it's a 1-0 count, or rather 0-1 count. Cardulo had a first pitch swinging home run a couple of nights ago, and he tried to catch Cloyd a little off guard swinging first pitch here. He ripped the ball, and it went down the left field line and bounced around in the very little amount of foul territory all the way down the left field corner. And Cardulo slowly walks his way back towards home plate, behind in the count 0-1. So again, in that Cloyd last start, it was a season-high 9 strikeouts. He did not walk anybody. He only allowed 4 hits, and it was against the good Sugarland Skeeters lineup. 0-1. Cardulo swings, grounds this one foul down the third base line. And Cloyd ahead in the count, 0-2. But the Patriots lost that game 4-0. It was scoreless going into the top of the 9th inning, but Mike Antonini came on for the Patriots, and a couple of costly throwing errors from the Patriot reliever allowed 4 unearned runs to score for Sugarland, and they won that ballgame. 0-2. Cardulo swings, grounds this one to second base. It's gloved by Navarro, flips it on to first, and there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Patriots are leading 1-0. And now Hector Gomez will step in. That is 11 in a row retired by Cloyd to begin his evening. And he's kept his pitch count relatively low as well. He was at 36 pitches through 3. He's about to throw his 42nd of the night. Over the top windup, here's the first one to Hector Gomez. And that's taken for a called strike, 0-1. And he's just been pounding the strike zone. Of the 42 pitches that Cloyd has thrown so far this evening, 34 of them have been for strikes. Only 8 pitches out of the zone. 0-1 to Gomez, fouled off, 0-2. That is not an easy thing to do. I mean, pitchers oftentimes will throw pitches purposefully out of the strike zone to try to bait a batter, but Cloyd's just been pounding that strike zone hard. Only 8 balls now through 43 pitches. He's ahead in the count against Gomez, 0-2. With 2 out, nobody on, here's the pitch. Swing and a soft ground ball hit to first. It's fielded by Espinal. He hustles to the first base bag, beats Gomez, and the inning is over. 12 up and 12 down for Tyler Cloyd. It's another 1-2-3 inning, and the Patriots lead 1-0 heading to the 5th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new hit family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
It's the top of the fifth inning now at BB&T Point. My name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's broadcast. Mike Lawrence is running our boards at our WCTC studios in Somerset. The High Point Rockers production team is running our video feed, at least the switching of the cameras and the camera shots and everything. So a big thank you to them. Diamond Nation, located in Flemington, New Jersey, is the premier baseball and softball facility in the Northeast and is home to the Jack Cuss Baseball and Jenny Finch Softball Academies. Visit us at diamondnation.com. Looking for a new or used car? There's no better place than the Flemington Car and Truck Country family of brands, located on routes 202 and 31 in Flemington, New Jersey, or at flemington.com. There you'll find a family-centered organization ready to take care of all of your automotive needs, as they've done since 1976. Ray Navarro at the plate to begin the top of the fifth, and he fouls off the first pitch from Joe Van Meter, and it's an 0-1 count. Navarro, Gonzalez, and Kelly do up, 8, 9, and 1 in the Patriot lineup. Navarro swings, bounces this one up the middle. A backhanded stab made by Ladendorf, throws to first, but Navarro beats the throw. It trickles off the glove of Richie Schaefer, and it looks like it stayed along the field of play. And that should be an infield single for Ray Navarro. And now the third time in the first 5 innings for the Patriots that they've had their leadoff man reach on a base hit. So Navarro 1 for 2. Now Jovan Gonzalez steps in. That's the 4th hit of the ball game for the Patriots. Ladendorf did well, the Rocker second baseman, to range to his right, made a backhanded pick almost behind the second base bag, and then with momentum carrying him into the outfield, threw across his body over to first, but Navarro still has wheels. Gonzalez shows bunt, and he taps the first pitch foul over the backstop, 0-1. And I like that call from Brett Jody. The Patriots have gotten a very strong pitching performance out of Tyler Cloyd so far this evening, and by all accounts, Cloyd doesn't seem to be slowing down. So, it makes sense to play small ball here and try to, even one more run could be really important as Gonzalez shows bunt again and once again taps it foul, and Yovi's fallen behind in the count, 0-2. That's why that runner that was left at third base in the top of the 4th inning could be big. But still play small ball here, and, you have a guy like Joe Van Meter who has given up very few runs this season. You want to take every opportunity that you can. Gonzalez will square around with a 2-strike count. Here's the pitch. And he stabs at the ball and just gets a piece to stay alive. With the new Atlantic League rule, you can tap one bunt foul on a 2-strike count, and it's basically like a mulligan. And Jovan just used that mulligan there. He got 3 pitches from Van Meter, wasn't able to get the bunt down on any 3 of those pitches, so I imagine we'll see him swing away here. Oh no, he squares again and taps this one foul, and that should be strike 3 for Gonzalez, and it is. Jovan given 4 attempts to drop down a bunt, and he went 0 for 4 in those attempts. That is a strikeout for Joe Van Meter, his 7th strikeout of the ballgame. And Ray Navarro still at first base with 1 away. I'm a bit surprised that Somerset still wanted to bunt there, even after Gonzalez had already used his mulligan. So 1 out, nobody on. Ray Navarro at first base, and that'll bring up Scott Kelly. Kelly certainly has the ability to drop down a bunt as well. He likes to sneak it a little bit more. The third baseman for the Rockers, Hector Gomez, plays in the first pitch. Kelly takes a fastball from Van Meter off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Van Meter threw 33 pitches in that tough fourth inning, and he only faced 5 batters. Patriots worked long counts against him, including a 12-pitch battle against Jimmy Paredes. Navarro runs, Kelly swings and slices it down the right field line, foul. A hit and run for the Patriots with Scott Kelly at the plate. Kelly went the opposite field, which is what he was supposed to do, and hit the ball well as well, but it was just a foul ball. But with a right-handed hitter at the plate, the thought process is you have Navarro race for second base, and then that forces the second baseman Tyler Ladendorf to cover, and then Kelly ideally shoots it through the right side of the infield. So Somerset trying to get aggressive and trying to figure out more ways to matriculate runs in what is a close ball game. It's a 1-0 Patriot lead. Runner at first, one away. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1-1. Navarro does not go, and Kelly takes the fastball at the knees for a called strike 1-2. Scott's 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging in his first at bat and flew out to center field his last time up. Entered with a .231 batting average on the season, along with 12 stolen bases. 1-2 fouled off, and Kelly stays alive. Kelly's gotten a lot more playing time as of late, especially with Justin Pacioli still on the pine after a minor car accident that he got into on his drive back home after a Long Island series. Last time the Patriots were out on Long Island. To open up a spot in the outfield, and Kelly's taken advantage. Has played very well. 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Pass. Oh, nope. Fielded by the third baseman Gomez on a dive. He throws to second for 1, and then the return throw to first base is inaccurate by Tyler Ladendorf, well over the head of the first baseman Richie Schaefer. So a fielder's choice. Kelly takes first base, and there's now 2 away in the top of the 5th. Really nice diving stop made by Hector Gomez. I thought that ball had gotten past him initially. And he did well from his knees to fire it over to second base for the first out. But High Point knew they had to turn that one quickly with the speedy Kelly hustling down the first base line, and they weren't able to do so. So now Scott at first. He's a threat to run. Will Kenger at the plate. And the first pitch to Kenger, taken for a called strike 0-1. And Somerset has certainly liked to run against this Rocker team down here this season. Not just in this series, though they certainly have in this series, but throughout the course of the entire season. As Kenger wastes away a fastball, 0-2. Justin Pacioli had a 4 stolen base game down here in High Point earlier this year. Jimmy Paredes stole 3 bases last night. Kelly had a stolen base last night as well. Patriots already with 2 steals tonight as well. Kelly runs, and the 0-2 misses outside. The throw down to second base, and Kelly beats the tag. A head-first dive into second. It was an accurate throw from Matt Jones. The tag was applied by Giovanni Alfonso, but Kelly beat it out. A good jump from Scott off of first base. That's his 13th steal of the season, his 113th stolen base in his Somerset Patriot career. That ranks 3rd all time. Now he's in scoring position with 2 away for Will Kenger. The pitch. Kenger bounces one foul and stays alive. Still a 1-ball and 2-strike count. Patriots leading this one 1-0 on an unearned run that scored in the top of the 4th inning when Omo Rosario stole second, and on the throw that hit off of his knee and ricocheted into shallow left center field, and Rosario raced home all the way from second base. That right now is the difference. It's been a well-pitched game from both sides, but specifically by Tyler Cloyd of the Patriots. As Kenger swings and grounds the 1-2 off of the shin. He has a shin protector on, and that's a foul ball. It rolled its way down the first base line. It looks like Kenger will stay in there. Still a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Tyler Cloyd, the Patriots starting pitcher, has not yet allowed a base runner over his first 4 innings. It's been 12 up and 12 down for Cloyd. Somerset leading 1-0. Kelly off of second base. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. The pitch. And that one misses low. Rocker catcher Matt Jones started walking away from home plate. He thought for sure that one was going to be a called 3rd strike. but they did not get the call from the automated balls and strike system. So now Van Meter once again will have to work against Kenger. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Van Meter about to throw his 89th pitch, or rather make that 90th pitch of the night. Kelly's in scoring position, an RBI opportunity for Kenger, who leads the team in RBI. 2-2 sliced foul, and Will stays alive. Another long at bat for a Patriot batter. No movement yet in the Rocker bullpen. I'm sure that Joe Van Meter will be given every opportunity to stay into this game as long as possible, considering the Rockers used 5 different relief pitchers last night after their starting pitcher, Matt Sergey, only tossed 3 innings in what was an eventual 6-3 win for the Patriots. 2-2 to Kenger. Swing and a ground ball over towards the mound. It's gloved by Van Meter. He underhand flips it onto first base, and the inning is over. No runs for the Patriots despite a hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. Halfway home, the Patriots in front 1-0 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
Fans get updates on the team, ticket specials, and upcoming promotions on the Patriots Blast. Text Somerset Patriots, that's one word, to 22828 to get signed up today. Shopping for a new car? Hit a home run with all the great deals available now at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots Baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Tyler Cloyd back on the mound. It's the bottom of the 5th, and the Somerset Patriots are leading the High Point Rockers 1-0. Here's the pitch from Cloyd. And the first one to Quincy Lattimore, a breaking ball. It fools Lattimore. He spins out of the way, but that one drops in for a called strike, 0-1. It's been about as good of a start to this ball game as Cloyd could ask for. 0-1 to Lattimore, swinging a ground ball to short. It's gloved by Rodriguez, throws to first a little offline, but Espinal steps off the bag, makes the catch, steps back on the first base bag, and there's one away. For Tyler Cloyd, he has now retired the first 13 batters in a row. No base runners allowed by High Point to this point. And over 4 1/3 innings, Cloyd has thrown 46 pitches. Now get this, 38 of those 46 pitches have been for strikes. Only 8 pitches out of the strike zone so far for the former big leaguer. Over the top windup, and the first pitch to Tyler Ladendorf, a right-handed hitter. And that in for a called strike, 0-1. Cloyd has struck out 4 batters as well to this point. He has a 1-0 lead. Now the 0-1 to Ladendorf. Swing and a bouncer. That one hit foul down the third base line. And once again, Cloyd jumps ahead in the count, 0-2. There's only been a couple of well-hit balls against Cloyd to this point. One of them was a foul ball from Stephen Cardulo back in the 4th inning. Another was a fly out to Scott Kelly back in the 2nd. 0-2. Swing and a tipped foul ball. Nope, that one was just flat out missed. It was blocked by Yovan Gonzalez. That's strike 3, and there's 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. 5th strikeout now for Tyler Cloyd. Oh, it looked as though the right-handed hitting Ladendorf got a piece of that breaking ball in the dirt, but he did not, said the home plate umpire Derek Moshe. So a three-pitch strikeout for Tyler Cloyd. Now 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Richie Schaefer, first pitch. Schaefer swings and pops it up. First base side. It's Jovan Gonzalez, the catcher, now called off by Edwin Espinal, who makes the catch, and the inning is over. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Cloyd. That is 15 up and 15 down. Cloyd has been magnificent to this point, and Somerset still leads 1-0. We move to the 6th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
HealthQuest, the top 100 health and fitness club in the nation, is right here in our community. Conveniently located on Route 31 in Flemington and open 7 days a week. HealthQuest proudly serves all of Central New Jersey. At HealthQuest, it's not just another day at the gym, it's a lifestyle. Visit them today and start your journey to becoming HQ Fit. Ideacom is now offering businesses free VoIP phones. With Ideacom, you can reduce your phone bill, work from anywhere, and enjoy local support. Ideacom has the experience to provide a solution that's right for your business. Get the guys from Ideacom on your team today by visiting their website at ideacom-nj.com. It's the top of the 6th inning. Now at BB&T Point, the Patriots are leading 1-0. Looks like Joe Van Meter has remained on the mound. And his first pitch of the top of the 6th, it's in for a called strike against the right-handed hitting Omar Rosario. It's an 0-1 count. Heart of the order due up here for Somerset. Rosario, Paredes, and Rodriguez against Van Meter. Almost swings and misses. No balls and 2 strikes. Van Meter's only allowed 1 unearned run to this point. Over 5 innings, he's allowed 4 hits, 1 walk, and he has struck out 7 batters. But the pitch count has begun to rise for the righty as Rosario swings, lines one into right field. That's a base hit. And Omar Rosario leads off the top of the 6th inning with his second hit of the night. He is 2 for 3. He has also scored the only run of the ball game. That came back in the 4th inning. And Somerset with the leadoff man on, and that will get the Rocker bullpen going. And it looks like the righty Kyle Hansen will be the first man up for the Rockers. One of only 3 relief pitchers for High Point that did not pitch in last night's 6-3 win. First pitch to Jimmy Paredes is hit foul over the third base protective netting and out of play. 0-1. In case you're just joining us, the Patriots scored their only run back in the 4th when Rosario, who was at first with Paredes at the plate, stole second, and on the throw, it hit off against his knee, rolled into left center field, and Rosario raced around from second base. 0-1 to Paredes off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run now on 5 hits, no errors for the Patriots. For the Rockers, no runs, no hits, and no errors. And again, we are in the top of the 6th. So read into that one a bit. Van Meter from the stretch, Rosario at first. 1-1 to Paredes, fouled off. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Joe Van Meter was efficient early with his pitch count, but he is now at 95 pitches. And he has not recorded an out in the 6th inning. Meanwhile, Tyler Cloyd for the Patriots, 50 pitches through 5 innings. About as efficient as one can be. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Paredes beat on a fastball. And that's the first out of the inning. And the third time that Joe Van Meter has struck out Jimmy Paredes today. Paredes 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Van Meter now with 8 Ks tonight. So 1 out, a runner at first in the top of the 6th. Patriots leading 1-0. Here's Alfredo Rodriguez, who has not yet been retired tonight. A base hit his first time up, a walk his last time. First pitch from Van Meter, that catches the strike zone at the knees, 0-1. Rodriguez had 5 RBI over the his last 2 games. 3 RBI Saturday night, 2 RBI last night. 0-1. Swings and grounds this one towards the Patriot dugout down the third baseline. And the third-year Patriot has fallen behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Check the out-of-town scoreboard in a moment. There is some help for the Patriots. Rodriguez swings, grounds one to second, bobbled by Ladendorf, flips to the shortstop Alfonso at second, and the throw to first is in time. That is an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. Ball was smoked by Rodriguez, but the Rockers still turn the twin killing. No runs for Somerset on a hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Patriots are leading 1-0 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
What better way to spend a summer night than taking a group to a Somerset Patriots game? Enjoy one of the best ways for families, friends, and businesses to catch affordable entertainment right here in Central Jersey. Groups of 30 or more receive $2 off the normal price per ticket, starting at just $8.50. These groups can participate in our on-field promotions, including a pregame performance, color guard, baseball buddies, Field of Dreams, or the 7th inning fun bunch. The Patriots also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 250 or more for even larger discounts. Head over to our picnic area located down the left field line, where groups of 30 to 500 could have a ballpark barbecue. For $28 a person, get a ticket to the game and an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. Overlooking the left field line is the party deck, where an upscale buffet will be served along with a cash bar for groups of 30 to 150 for $39 a person. Groups of up to 30 or 40 can have private use of a fully furnished, climate-controlled hospitality suite with indoor and outdoor seating alongside wait service. Our exclusive Diamond Club is a large indoor hospitality space located on our suite level, perfect for holding meetings and entertaining clients. Here, outdoor balcony seating is accompanied by an hour-and-a-half upscale buffet, a private cash bar, cocktail tables, bar seating, and a 60-inch smart TV. Email us at groups@somersetpatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 to lock down your perfect summer outing.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Patriots leading 1-0. Patriots fans, the Somerset Patriots Suite Level is brought to you by your New Jersey Audi dealer and the all-new 2019 Audi Q5 SUV. Take a test drive today and see for yourself why the Audi Q5 was born to not conform. Via Rosa leads off in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the first pitch from Tyler Cloyd misses the strike zone. And it's a 1-0 count. That is only the 9th ball that Cloyd has thrown tonight through 51 pitches. 1-0 to the lefty. That misses the strike zone as well. 2 balls and no strikes. Cloyd at 52 pitches now, 42 of them for strikes. He has not allowed a base runner through the first 5 innings. Somerset leads 1-0. 2-0. That misses outside again. 3 balls and no strikes. First time that Cloyd has worked a 3-ball count tonight, and it's to the left-handed hitting via Rosa. 3-0 on its way. Down the middle, called a strike, 3-1. It's been 15 up and 15 down for the senior Patriots through 5 innings. 3-2 on its way. Swung on, popped up, left side. Will Kenger at third into foul territory. Near the fencing, has space. He makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Cloyd had fallen behind with a 3-0 count. He works his way back, and he gets the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. That is now 16 up and 16 down for the former Philadelphia Philly. Now the number 8 batter for the Rockers, Matthew Jones, steps in. Struck out swinging in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Jones fouls off the first one from Cloyd. No balls and 1 strike. I mentioned in the last inning that we will get to the out-of-town scoreboard. Of course, something very big could be going on for the Patriots. 0-1 from Cloyd. Jones swings, skies this ball high in the air and deep to right field. Martinez to the warning track, but he has space. He makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 17 up and 17 down. Cloyd is not allowed a base runner through the first 5 2/3 innings. Jones hit that ball well, but Martinez made the catch just in front of the warning track down the right field line. And now Giovanni Alfonso at the plate. Quickly, the Long Island Ducks were leading the York Revolution 2-0, but York just plated 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and now the Revs are in front of the Ducks 3-2. Currently, the Southern Maryland Blue, that game, by the way, in the bottom of the 5th. Southern Maryland is leading the Lancaster Barnstormers 2-0, that one in the bottom of the 5th, and the New Britain Bees are leading the Sugar Land Skeeters 2-1, also bottom 5. Here's Giovanni Alfonso. He checked his swing on a first pitch from Cloyd that missed low. Didn't go around on the appeal to the first base umpire, so it's a 1-ball, no strike count. Alfonso flew out to right in his first at bat. The 1-0. This misses inside as Alfonso jackknifes out of the way. 2 balls and no strikes. Infield could play back with 2 out. Cloyd quickly. The 2-0. Alfonso swings and pops this one up. Shallow right field. It's a second baseman, Ray Navarro, underneath it. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. That is now 18 up and 18 down for Tyler Cloyd. He has not allowed a base runner, no walks, no hits through his first 6 innings tonight. The Patriots lead 1-0. We move to the 7th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here for...
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work the healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
With nationally recognized service, competitive rates, and an award-winning teen driver safety program, NJM Insurance Group is a home run for New Jersey. Get your free quote at njm.com. This isn't just insurance, it's NJM. For complete family eye care, go where the Patriots go. See Dr. I.B. Ehrlich and Dr. Martin Storbeck at the Bridgewater Optometric Center located in Pearl Vision at the Somerset Shopping Center. Bridgewater Optometric Center, the official eye doctor of the Somerset Patriots. And the Somerset County Education Association supports the outstanding public school employees that make your child's education possible. We are through 6 innings. The Patriots are leading 1-0. There is a new pitcher on the mound for the High Point Rockers, Joe Van Meter. He is done after his 6 innings of work. We'll get to his line in a moment. But it is Kyle Hansen, 6'8" righty, who's come on the mound for High Point, and his first pitch is in for a called strike against the right-handed hitting Edwin Espinal. 0-1. Hansen works quickly, and Espinal swings and misses, falling behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Van Meter allowed just 1 unearned run over his 6 innings. 5 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. But he is in line for the loss as Espinal takes one just off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The reason why Joe Van Meter is currently in line for the loss is because his counterpart, starting pitcher for the Patriots, Tyler Cloyd, has been very, very good so far. 1-2. Espinal swings, bounces this one to third. It's gloved by Hector Gomez. His throw to first a bit low. Richie Schaefer makes the pick, and there's 1 away. Espinal now 0 for 3 tonight. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 7th inning. Patriots in front 1-0. 1 run on 5 hits for Somerset. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the High Point Rockers. Now Teodoro Martinez steps in as he works against the 6'8" Kyle Hansen. Hansen works quickly from the lineup, and the first pitch to Teodoro Martinez. That one called a strike. 0-1. Hansen on the year 0-1 with a 2.28 ERA. This now is 22nd relief appearance for High Point. 0-1. Called a strike to the right-handed hitting Martinez. 0-2. Hansen, 23 2/3 innings of work. 13 strikeouts, 8 walks. 0-2 to Martinez. Check swing. Did he go? Appeal to first. He did. That's strike 3. Martinez is struck out for the 3rd time tonight. He's visibly frustrated, and he waves his fist towards the first base umpire, Vincent Kratzer. That is now the 9th time that a Patriot is struck out this evening. 2 out, nobody on, top of the 7th inning. The only run that we've had tonight was an unearned run for the Patriots back in the top of the 4th. But so far, that's been enough. Ray Navarro swings at the first pitch and hits this ball well out to right field, but it's over towards Stephen Cardulo. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Hansen. We'll stretch and then move to the bottom of the 7th. The Patriots still leading 1-0 on SPN.TV. 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
Oh, man. And with 24/7 access through online and mobile banking, you can bank whenever, wherever. TD Bank, unexpectedly human, member FDIC. TD Bank, N.A. True & Associates is the sponsor of the lawn seating area in the ballpark. At True & Associates, you'll find more than a wide variety of competitive insurance products. You'll find people who understand your needs. True & Associates, the team of licensed professionals who care about their clients. We are now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tyler Cloyd back on the mound for Somerset. He is not allowed a base runner through his first 6. Jared Mitchell leads off for High Point in the top of the 7th inning. And the first pitch. Fastball in for a called strike from Cloyd. No balls and 1 strike. You heard that right. No runs, no hits, no base runners for the High Point Rockers over the first 6 innings of tonight's ballgame. And now Cloyd will step off. And Cloyd has remained efficient with his pitch count in doing so as well. Only at 61 pitches through 6 innings. From the windup, the 0-1. Mitchell checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go around. 1 ball and 1 strike. More movement in the Rocker bullpen. There's a lefty getting loose. Looks like Brian Clark has begun to throw. 1-1 from Cloyd. Taken low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Cloyd, his last time out, mentioned it already, but his last time out, 6 shutout innings, no walks, 9 strikeouts, and he has built upon that so far this evening. It has been a special night for the Patriot righty. 2 balls and 1 strike against the left-handed hitting Jared Mitchell. Here's the pitch. Fastball. That just misses. Jovan Gonzalez froze the glove. He didn't get the call from the automated balls and strike system. And now it's a 3-ball, 1 strike count. It's only the second 3-ball count that Cloyd has worked tonight. Mitchell's 0 for 2. Here's the 3-1 from the righty. Swung on and sliced foul down the left field line out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes. First 3-ball count that Cloyd faced was against Vio Sergi Rosa to begin the bottom of the 6th inning. Cloyd worked his way back and got Rosa to foul out to third. And now Mitchell readjusts his batting gloves. He's at the plate. With a 3-ball, 2-strike count, nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball through the right side of the infield. That's a base hit. And that's the first base runner of the night for the Rockers. Well, history will have to wait one more day. Jared Mitchell on a 3-2 count grounds a base hit through the right side of the infield. And that is the first base runner. It is the first hit. And now we could say, after 6 perfect innings for Tyler Cloyd, the Rockers have a base runner. And Cloyd had been as good as can be. Now Steven Cardullo steps in. Cloyd has to work from the stretch for the first time tonight, and the first pitch misses up and in, 1-0. Well, 6 perfect innings from Cloyd. He has kept this at a 1-0 Patriot lead, but he loses the perfect game with a leadoff single from Jared Mitchell in the 7th. Now Cardullo swings and skies this ball high in the air down the left field line. Rosario will give it a look, but it lands foul. And it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Second time that Cardullo has fouled one off against the padding in foul territory down the left field line. He did so his last time up as well. So the Patriots got 9 perfect innings out of Rick Teasley earlier this season, back in late July, but the Patriots could not score a run in that ballgame. And the 9 perfect innings from Rick Teasley became a footnote in a game that the Patriots lost 1-0. And history was not made that evening, 1-1. Cardullo takes a called strike, 1-2. So to this point, still, no perfect game has been thrown either in Somerset Patriot history or Atlantic League history. And no no-hitter has been thrown in Patriot history. 1-2. Cardullo swings, bounces this through the right side of the infield. It's a base hit. Mitchell turns second. He's heading for third. Martinez, his throw will come to third base, but it's not in time. That's a base hit for Steven Cardullo. 2 hits for the Rockers in the bottom of the 7th inning. And now all of a sudden, what was a 1-0 Patriots lead is now in jeopardy. Runners on the corners, and that'll bring up Hector Gomez. So both hits against Tyler Cloyd, ground balls that made their way through the right side of the infield. The perfect game is gone. The no-hitter is gone. And now it's about damage control for the Patriot righty. It's a 1-0 Somerset lead in a ball game that they simply need to win. They're not getting the help they need from around the Atlantic League in regards to a potential second wild card spot. And the first wild card spot is certainly 100% dependent on them winning tonight over High Point. Hector Gomez at the plate, swings at the first pitch, and drills the ball into right field down the line. That is a foul ball by a matter of inches. That one did not miss by much. That would have scored at least a run, likely two, as Gomez shot that one down the right field line. But it just landed foul. My vision was blocked because it was all the way in the right field corner, and that's where some of the seats jut out, and that's where I'm located, so I couldn't see where that ball hit. But the first base umpire, Vincent Kratzer, said that it was a foul ball. So it's an 0-1 count now with Cloyd on the mound and Gomez at the plate. High Point did not have a base runner over the first 6 innings. They've got runners at first and third with nobody out here. Cloyd comes set, 0-1. Gomez bounces it foul and towards the Patriot dugout down the third base line. 0-2. I'll be honest, I was the way that Cloyd had pitched earlier tonight had certainly made it seem as though there could be something special brewing. He was at 61 pitches through 6 innings, but he's run into trouble here in the 7th. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. What a big strikeout from Tyler Cloyd. Breaking ball in the dirt, gets the right-handed hitting Gomez, swings right over it. And there's one away. That is a king-sized strikeout for the former Philadelphia Philly. It is his 6th strikeout of the night. It holds Jared Mitchell at third base for the time being. It holds Steven Cardullo at first base as well. And the double play in order. Still, here's Quincy Lattimore and the first pitch from Cloyd. That taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. Cloyd still efficient with his pitch count. He's fallen into some danger here in the 7th, but he's still only at 74 pitches. So plenty left in the tank for the righty. Only threw 76 pitches over 6 innings his last time on the bump. 1-0. That taken low. 2 balls and no strikes. Still no walks allowed by Cloyd to this point. The only 2 hits have come here in the 7th. Jared Mitchell led off with a base hit that broke up the perfect game. And then it was Steven Cardullo following suit. This one misses low and away to Lattimore, now a 3 ball no strike count. And there is some movement in the Patriot bullpen. Looks like Luis Cruz has begun to throw. Now Cruz might be held until the left-handed hitting via Sergi Rosa is due up. That's not for a couple of batters. 3-0. Lattimore swings, grounds the ball to third. Kenger has it to second for 1. Turn throw to first. And it is in time. They got him. Double play, side retired. Tyler Cloyd induces the inning-ending 5-4-3 twin killing. And the Patriots stay in front 1-0. We are through 7 here on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com. And just the way that Olmo Rosario has been for the Patriots this season, he's the type of player that they certainly could have used during some of their more difficult stretches earlier in the season. 1-2. Swung on and blooped out towards left field. It's the shortstop Giovanni Alfonso underneath it. He makes the catch. And there's a second out in the inning. So 2 out and 2 on. We're in the top of the 8th. And the Patriots still leading 1-0. But Rosario set aside, and now it'll be up to Jimmy Paredes to try to provide Somerset with an insurance run. Scott Kelly had a successful bunt single earlier in this inning, certainly one of the highlights of tonight. What a tremendous effort it was from Kelly. Try to save that highlight as Jimmy Paredes, now batting as a right-hander, takes low on the first pitch from Clark. 1 ball and no strikes. Paredes is 0 for 3 so far today, all 3 at-bats as a lefty. He has struck out 3 times. One out. Paredes swings, shoots this one out to center field. Coming into Mitchell, he plays it on a bounce. Gonzalez will be waved around third base. There won't be a play at the plate. Jimmy Paredes with a clutch 2-out RBI single. And it's now a 2-0 Patriot lead in the top of the 8th inning. A big hand clap from Jimmy Paredes as he retreats to first base. That is a clutch base hit from the first-year Patriot. And there is the insurance run that Somerset needed. They could still certainly use more, but an extra run goes a long way in what had been a very close ball game. Now it's Alfredo Rodriguez, and the first pitch to Rodriguez taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. Rodriguez has reached base twice. He also grounded into a double play in his last at-bat. Scott Kelly held at second base on that Paredes base hit. So it's Kelly at second, Paredes at first, Rodriguez at the plate. Here's the 1-0. Swings and misses on a fastball. Little up in the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rodriguez with 5 RBI so far in this series. 1-1. That one called a strike. So Alfredo, in his 3rd year with the Patriots, falls behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Luis Cruz continues to throw in Somerset's bullpen, which certainly leads me to believe that Tyler Cloyd is done after 7 innings. And if that is it for him, what an effort it was tonight in another must-win game for the Patriots. They lead 2-0, 2 on, 2 out, 1-2. Rodriguez grounds this one towards second. Ladendorf has it, fires onto first base, and the inning is over. But Somerset does get a big insurance run. Jimmy Paredes doubles the lead with a 2-out RBI single. It's a 2-0 Patriot lead. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Looking for a home remodeling company with a lot of experience? You'll love what Bellari has to offer. Love your home. Bellari. Home remodeling since 1950. Visit BellariNJ.com to learn more today.
It's the bottom of the 8th inning at BB&T Point, and the Somerset Patriots are now in front 2-0 over the High Point Rockers. There is a new pitcher in the ball game for Somerset. After Tyler Cloyd carried a perfect game through the first 6 innings of this one, he gave up a perfect game on the leadoff base hit from Jared Mitchell in the bottom of the 7th inning. But he got out of the inning unscathed, and it set up an opportunity for the Patriots to add to their lead with a 2-out RBI single from Jimmy Paredes. So it's a 2-0 Somerset advantage, and now Luis Cruz has entered for the Patriots. We'll get to Cloyd's final line in a moment, but another big spot for Luis Cruz working in a setup role. He tossed a scoreless inning of relief for the Patriots a couple of nights ago. Did allow a hit and 2 walks, but he stranded the bases loaded and kept Somerset in the lead. That came Saturday night with Liam O'Sullivan getting the win. And now it's a 2-0 Patriot lead. Tyler Ladendorf leads off in the bottom of the 8th, and the first pitch to Ladendorf, a called strike, 0-1. Cruz the lefty against the right-handed hitting Ladendorf, and this one misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 8 hits for the Patriots. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the High Point Rockers. Ladendorf here swings and misses at a Luis Cruz fastball and falls behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cruz, despite loading the bases in his last time out, he did strike out a pair. Has good strikeout numbers, 58 strikeouts over 51 2/3 entering this ball game as the fastball at Ladendorf misses up and away. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ryan Kelly, the Rocker closer and a former Patriot, has begun throwing in their bullpen down the right field line. So Kelly likely to come on for the top of the 9th inning in what he hopes will be a save situation. 2-2. Misses low. And that runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out, top of the 8th. Somerset leading 2-0. Pitch. Swing and a ground ball, cued down the first base line, gloved by Espinal, will take it himself to the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. So Ladendorf grounds out in a 3 unassisted. That'll bring up Richie Schaefer. The final line that we have for Tyler Cloyd tonight. He goes 7 innings, scoreless, allows 2 hits, no walks, and he strikes out 6. He threw 78 pitches tonight, and he exits in line for a win, which would be his first win of the season. Well, now we're going to have a pause in the action. Patriot lefty Luis Cruz in some discomfort. He has his head down behind the mound along the infield. He has been joined by Patriot trainer Phil Lee, manager Brett Jody, and the rest of the Patriot infielders. It looks like he's going to want to stay in this ball game. Still has the conversation ongoing with the Patriot trainer, and now he's been given the go-ahead. So Cruz will stay in. And what will be interesting to see, if Cruz is able to get through this inning and hold a Patriot lead, well, then in the 9th, there'll be a decision to make for Somerset Patriot manager Brett Jody as to who would get the final 3 outs of this one. At the plate here, the right-handed hitting Richie Schaefer, and the first pitch from Cruz taken for a called strike, 0-1. Somerset's closer all season long while he's been here has been the lefty Mike Antonini, and he leads the league in saves. 0-1 to Schaefer off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. That being said, Taylor Wright just got a quick 3-out save last night. 1-1 to Schaefer. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Taylor Wright has now tossed 2 scoreless innings in his time with the Patriots. Both of them have come in this series against the High Point Rockers. Schaefer takes the 2-1 off the plate. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. Meanwhile, the last time that Antonini was on the mound, it came Saturday night. He entered with a 3-run lead, gave up a couple of runs in that bottom of the 9th inning, but still held on to get the save. 3-1. That misses upstairs, ball 4. A 1-out walk allowed by Luis Cruz, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate for the Rockers in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 2-0 Patriot lead, but now a lefty-lefty matchup between Cruz and Villasergi Rosa. Rosa is 0 for 2, and he has struggled mightily against left-handed pitching this season. But the Rockers, they'll keep him in the ballgame as he swings at the first pitch here, skies it out to center field, but Scott Kelly's underneath it. He makes the play, and that's the second out of the inning. Retreating to first base is Richie Schaefer. So the Rockers decided to stick with the lefty despite his struggles against the left-handed pitching overall this season, and he was going up against Cruz here, and he flies out to center field on the first pitch that he sees. So now Matthew Jones steps in. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Struck out in the 3rd inning, flew out to right field his last time up. He's got Schaefer at first with 2 away, bottom of the 8th. Somerset still leads. Card spot available in the Atlantic League. Cruz will come set. Schaefer off of first. He's not a threat to go. First pitch. Jones fouls it off. 0-1. So we'll see who Somerset wants to use as their closer for a potential save opportunity in the bottom of the 9th inning. As Jones swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to right field, but Martinez has it lined up in front of the warning track, makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs for the High Point Rockers. No hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Somerset holds a 2-0 lead. We are through 8 innings on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slam and hit. Come on and get patriotic.
The Somerset Patriots are back at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater. It is the most fun you'll have all summer with fireworks, celebrity appearances, and championship baseball. Don't miss out. Get your tickets today.
It's a slam and hit. Come on, get patriotic.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new hit family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
Top of the 9th inning from BB&T Point. Somerset still holding on to a 2-0 lead. And another new pitcher in the ballgame for the Rockers. Ryan Kelly has entered in the place of Brian Clark. Clark just allowed a run in the top of the 8th inning on 3 hits, no walks and no strikeouts. And that has increased the Patriot lead to 2-0. And now Somerset, again, clinging on to a very important lead in a very important ballgame. And they'll have to work against a former Patriot in Ryan Kelly himself. Kelly will face Edwin Espinal, Teodoro Martinez, and Ray Navarro, 3 players who were not teammates of his last year. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Patriots. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Rockers. This will not be the first time that the Patriots see their former closer, Ryan Kelly, who overall this year, in 23 relief appearances for the Rockers, is 2-2 with a 3.68 ERA. He's also 13 for 15 in save opportunities. This, not a save opportunity, with Somerset ahead by a pair. And it looks like the left-handed throwing Mike Antonini is getting loose in the Patriot bullpen down the left field line. So there's the answer. Antonini will get the save opportunity in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch to Edwin Espinal. Swings and rips a line drive into left field, a base hit. First hit of the night for Edwin Espinal. 9th hit of the ball game for the Somerset Patriots. Leadoff man aboard in the top of the 9th. Somerset will certainly take all of the insurance runs that they can get. But it makes sense to stick with Mike Antonini. He has been the closer for this team all season long, and it's been a tremendous year for the third-year Patriot southpaw. And in a must-win situation like this, of course, Taylor White has been very impressive in his 2 scoreless innings for the Patriots, but Brett Jody is going with what he knows, the known commodity in Mike Antonini. And before we get ready for the Teodoro Martinez at bat, it looks like Somerset is going to bring in a pinch runner. That shows the significance of how important the runner at first is, and an insurance run would be for the Patriots. They have 4 players on their bench: Mike Francoso, Gabriel Bracamonte, Michael Krause, and Michael Ullman. So I'd imagine it would be Michael Krause to enter as a pinch runner, and it will be. So Espinal now out of the ball game, and Somerset has brought in Michael Krause, who is one of the top stolen base threats in the entire Atlantic League. 29 steals in 36 attempts this year for Krause. He'll lead off of first base. It's Ryan Kelly on the mound and Teodoro Martinez at the plate. Somerset leading 2-0. Krause goes, and the first pitch swung on a ground ball towards short, and nobody was there. Alfonso has to backhand the play, but he doesn't have a throw to first. And that's an infield single for Teodoro Martinez. At third base, Hector Gomez was creeping in. He was expecting a bunt. Martinez did not bunt. Instead, he chopped the ball over the third baseman Gomez and went into no man's land where a third baseman would normally play. The shortstop Alfonso had to range to his right where he made a backhanded pick, but by the time that Alfonso got to it, simply didn't have a play to first. So now the Patriots with runners at first and second, nobody out, and number 8 batter Ray Navarro steps in. First pitch, Navarro shows bunt, drops it down the first base line, gloved by Schaefer. He'll throw to first where the second baseman Ladendorf covers. That's a sacrifice bunt for Ray Navarro. Score that 3-4 if you're keeping track at home. Krause to third, Martinez to second, and there's one away, top of the 9th. Patriots playing small ball. It's a successful sacrifice where now a fly ball to the outfield with Krause's speed could certainly bring home a third run for Somerset. It'll be Yovan Gonzalez at the plate for the Patriots. Had a base hit in his last time up. He is 1 for 3 with a run scored. Krause at third, Martinez at second. Solid speed for the Patriots. Rockers bring the infield in. And the first pitch to Yovi drops in for a called strike, 0-1. Make no mistake about it, it's an important game for the Patriots, but it's also important for the Rockers as they continue to try to figure out a way how they're going to clinch a playoff spot. 0-1. Gonzalez swings, drives the ball in the air out to right field and deep. This will be deep enough for a run. Backpedaling and making the catch is Cardulo. Krause tags from third. He'll score without a throw. Teodoro Martinez advances to third base on the play as well. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Yovan Gonzalez, and the Patriots make it a 3-0 lead in the top of the 9th inning. So situational hitting from Gonzalez. It's his 26th run batted in of the season, and that gets the job done. So a 3-run lead for Somerset, a little bit more cushion. 3 runs on 10 hits for the Patriots, no runs on 2 hits for the High Point Rockers. And it's Scott Kelly stepping in, had a hustle single in his last at-bat. First pitch. Swings and grounds one toward short. Alfonso comes in, gloves, fires to first in time, and the inning is over. But not before the Patriots add a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. A 3-0 Patriot lead. We move to the bottom of the 9th inning. Somerset 3 outs away from taking 3 of 4 against the Rockers. All the action next on SPN.TV.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here for...
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
It's the bottom of the 9th inning from BB&T Point. The Patriots are leading 3-0. They are currently working on a combined 2-hit shutout, and they have brought on the closer Mike Antonini to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Luis Cruz just worked a scoreless inning of relief in the bottom of the 8th. He did allow a walk, but he kept the Rockers off the board. Only 2 hits for High Point tonight. Both of them came from back-to-back batters in the 7th inning, a Jared Mitchell base hit and Stephen Cardullo base hit, which at the time broke up a Tyler Cloyd perfect game. And now it's Mike Antonini, who is on the mound here, and he will look to get the final 3 outs. Giovanni Alfonso leads off. Alfonso, a former Duck, 0 for 2 today, first pitch. Antonini, the southpaw, delivers a fastball. That's in for a called strike. 0-1. Second save opportunity of the series for Antonini. He came on the mound for the Patriots Saturday night to preserve a 4-1 lead. He did allow a couple of 2-out RBI singles, one to Jared Mitchell, one to Stephen Cardullo, but left the tying run at third base to end the ball game. As Alfonso swings and misses here and quickly falls behind, 0-2. Overall, Antonini has converted 27 of 32 save opportunities on the year, 2-4 with a 2.45 earned run average. This now is 36th appearance, 0-2. And misses up and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still a must-win game for the Patriots. Their tragic number sits at 2. It was at 4 entering this series. High Point took the first game 5-1 over the Patriots to drop the tragic number down to 2, but Somerset won Saturday, they won Sunday, and they are in front tonight. 1-2 pitch. In on the hands. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Patriots will embark on a flight from Charlotte down to Houston tomorrow, where they'll open up a 3-game series against the Sugarland Skeeters, where every game continues to be a must-win. Each night the Patriots are on the field is the most important game of the season, 2-2. Gonzalez swings and lines a base hit, or rather, Alfonso lines a base hit into center field. And it's past the Patriots shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez. And the Rockers get the leadoff man on to begin the bottom of the 9th inning. Just the 3rd hit of the ball game for High Point. Alfonso 1 for 3. And now, one of the guys that has a hit tonight, Jared Mitchell, steps in. A lefty-lefty matchup. Mitchell had an RBI single against Antonini a couple of nights ago. Alfonso does have 12 stolen bases, though he's a threat to run, but with the Rockers needing base runners in the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 3, I don't anticipate Alfonso taking off. He's held on at first base by Will Kenger, and the first pitch to Jared Mitchell, that misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Patriots had to make a couple of defensive changes after Edwin Espinal was pinch run for in the top of the ninth. So it's Kenger who is now at first. One out. Mitchell takes off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. Kenger's at first. Meanwhile, Scott Kelly has moved from center field to second base. At third base now is Ray Navarro, who was previously at second. And the pinch runner for Edwin Espinal, Michael Kraus, now the center fielder. Runner at first, nobody out. Antonini from the stretch. 2-0. Misses off the plate, 3 balls and no strikes. Well, a walk here from Antonini would bring the tying run to the plate in the bottom of the 9th inning. Only 1 walk issued by Patriot pitchers to this point. Came from Luis Cruz in the 8th. Infield's at double play depth. The third baseman, Ray Navarro, is well off the line against a left-handed hitting Mitchell. 3-0 from Antonini. And that misses, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk allowed by Mike Antonini. The first 2 batters of the inning have reached base for the Rockers. And now, with nobody out in the bottom of the 9th, High Point will bring the tying run to the plate. And Antonini's struggles in this ballpark continue. This is a situation where I haven't talked about it in a while. Veteran move here from the Patriot catcher, Yovan Gonzalez, to come out and have a conversation with Antonini. I was just about to say it would be a great situation for a meeting on the mound, but you can't do that in the Atlantic League this year unless you're going over signs. So Yovan Gonzalez went over signs with Antonini, and just to give him a bit of a breather. Be a great spot for either pitching coach John Hunton or Patriot manager Brett Jody to come out and have a conversation with Antonini. 2 on, nobody out. Steven Cardulo, a home run hitter. He's at the plate. Likes to swing first pitch. He does here, and he grounds one cued down the first base line. Gloved by Antonini. Shifts the ball to first, or he gets Cardulo out. And that's the first out of the frame. The ball was cued off the end of the bat from Cardulo. A good pitch from Antonini induced weak contact. It is a productive out as Alfonso moves over to third base. Mitchell over to second. But on the 1-3 putout, there's 1 away, and now it'll be Hector Gomez stepping in. Gomez 0 for 3. He has struck out twice, including a massive strikeout against Tyler Cloyd his last time up. It was Gomez at the plate with runners on the corners and nobody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Cloyd struck out Gomez swinging. And then got an inning-ending double play to keep High Point off the board. First one here to Gomez. That called a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is now the 4th game in which Antonini has pitched at BB&T Point. He is 2 for 3 in save opportunities in this ballpark entering tonight. He has given up 2 runs in 2 of the 3 appearances in this ballpark thus far. 0-1. Gomez gets a piece of one, fouls it off, trickles down the third base line, just a matter of feet. And the number 3 batter for the Rockers falls behind 0-2. It was Gomez at the plate also Saturday night when the Rockers were mounting a 9th inning comeback against Antonini. There were runners on the corners and 2 away, High Point trailing by a run, and Antonini got Gomez to line out to the Patriot shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez, and that ended the inning and ended the ballgame. Antonini ahead 0-2 with runners at second and third, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. It's gloved by Navarro. Mitchell races home from third base. He'll score, but Navarro beats Gomez to first. That's the second out of the ballgame, second out of the inning. And it's now a 3-1 Patriot lead, but Somerset will take that trade-off. Holding at second base on the play was Jared Mitchell. It's Giovanni Alfonso who scored from third. But Somerset needs outs. They don't necessarily fully need to protect themselves from that 1-run scoring. So now High Point is down to their final out of the night. It's the tying run still at the plate in Quincy Lattimore. 0 for 3, grounded into a double play in his last at bat. Infield back, first pitch. Lattimore takes a high strike. 0-1. Lattimore does have a home run against Antonini already this season. A run home here for the Rockers. Runner at second, 2 out. 0-1 from the lefty. Just misses. Patriots wanted the call, didn't get it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lattimore is the tying run with Mitchell off of second base. Somerset's not holding on Mitchell, but it doesn't make sense really for him to try to take third base. His run almost inconsequential. The guy at the plate is the most important part. 1-1 from Antonini. Swing and a miss. Laid on a fastball up in the zone. And now High Point is down to their final strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There are 2 out here in the bottom of the 9th inning, and the Patriots are leading 3-1. Need this one to keep their postseason hopes alive. 1 strike away from doing so. Antonini ahead against Lattimore. Lefty comes set. Glove rests at the belt. Checks the runner at second. Now the 1-2. Swung on and popped up. This should do it. Scott Kelly along the infield at second base is under it. Makes the catch, and this ball game is over. The Somerset Patriots have come into BB&T Point. They have won 3 consecutive ball games, and they have kept their postseason hopes alive with a 3-1 win tonight in North Carolina. In the 9th inning, 1 run for the Rockers on 1 hit. No errors and 1 runner left on base. Patriots win this ball game 3-1. We'll step aside when we return. The Flemington Department Store postgame show on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
What better way to spend a summer night than taking a group to a Somerset Patriots game? Enjoy one of the best ways for families, friends, and businesses to catch affordable entertainment right here in Central Jersey. Groups of 30 or more receive $2 off the normal price per ticket, starting at just $8.50. These groups can participate in our on-field promotions, including a pregame performance, color guard, baseball buddies, Field of Dreams, or the 7th inning fun bunch. The Patriots also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 250 or more for even larger discounts. Head over to our picnic area located down the left field line, where groups of 30 to 500 can have a ballpark barbecue. For $28 a person, get a ticket to the game and an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. Overlooking the left field line is the party deck, where an upscale buffet will be served along with a cash bar for groups of 30 to 150 for $39 a person. Groups of up to 30 or 40 can have private use of a fully furnished, climate-controlled hospitality suite with indoor and outdoor seating alongside wait service. Our exclusive Diamond Club is a large indoor hospitality space located on our suite level, perfect for holding meetings and entertaining clients. Here, outdoor balcony seating is accompanied by an hour-and-a-half upscale buffet, a private cash bar, cocktail tables, bar seating, and a 60-inch smart TV. Email us at groups@somersetpatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 to lock down your perfect summer outing.
And welcome back to BB&T Point in High Point, North Carolina, where the Patriots have finished off the Rockers for a 3-1 win, and they have now won their 3rd game in a row. Here in the Flemington Department Store postgame show. Flemington Department Store, the area's best selection of quality clothing, flooring, furniture, and footwear, and is found in our 2-acre showroom located on Route 31, north of the Flemington Circle. Flemington Department Store, it's worth a trip. We had ourselves a fun one tonight down here at the Point. Let's jump right into the highlights. Tyler Cloyd was on the mound for the Patriots. He worked against Joe Van Meter, a Pitcher of the Year candidate for the High Point Rockers. And it was a well-pitched ball game from the get-go. Both Antonini and Van Meter had it working through the first 3 innings. Zeros on the board for both pitchers until we got to the top of the 4th inning. That's when Omar Rosario led off the frame with a base hit. It was Jimmy Paredes at the plate who worked a 12-pitch battle against Joe Van Meter. And on the 12th pitch of the at-bat, Paredes would strike out. However, things would get a little bit more interesting for the Patriots. 2 hours and 23 minutes, Mike. So Somerset jumps in front by a run on a wacky play for Omo Rosario, but it counts all the same, and it was certainly important because Somerset was getting such a strong pitching performance out of Tyler with a base hit to right field. Stephen Cardulo then followed up with a base hit as well, so the Rockers had runners on first and third with nobody out in the bottom of the seventh inning. Cloyd's perfect game was gone. However, Cloyd would bounce back. He struck out Hector Gomez, and then he induced an inning-ending 5-4-3 double play ground out from Quincy Lattimore that kept the Patriots in front at the time 1-0, and it proved to be a very big moment in the ballgame as Somerset would add a couple of insurance runs after that point. First one came in the top of the eighth inning. Jovan Gonzalez led off with a base hit. Scott Kelly then tried to drop down a sacrifice bunt, but he wound up beating out on a really tremendous hustle play. Beat out a tag from the first baseman, Richie Schaefer, got to first base. It was an infield single. Three batters later, with 2 out in the inning, still runners at first and second, Jimmy Paredes would give Somerset the insurance run that they were needing. 1-0. Paredes swings, shoots this one out to center field. Coming in Mitchell, he plays it on a bounce. Gonzalez will be waved around third base. There won't be a play at the plate. Jimmy Paredes with a clutch 2-out RBI single. And it's now a 2-0 Patriot lead in the top of the eighth inning. So Somerset leading 2-0 at that point. Luis Cruz would toss a scoreless bottom of the eighth. And in the ninth, Somerset would get another insurance run. Edwin Espinal led off with a base hit. He was then replaced for a pinch runner in Michael Krause. Teodoro Martinez, the next batter, followed suit with an infield single. And after a sacrifice bunt from Ray Navarro advancing runners to second and third, Jovan Gonzalez would bring home another run. 0-1. Gonzalez swings, drives the ball in the air out to right field and deep. This will be deep enough for a run. Backpedaling and making the catch is Cardulo. Krause tags from third. He'll score without a throw. Teodoro Martinez advances to third base on the play as well. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Jovan Gonzalez, and the Patriots make it a 3-0 lead in the top of the ninth inning. So Somerset leading 3-0 after the top of the ninth. They'd bring on Mike Antonini for a save opportunity, and Antonini would get the job done. He gave up a leadoff single to Giovanni Alfonso. Jared Mitchell then followed up with a walk. Stephen Cardulo grounded out and a 1-3 putout for the first out. Hector Gomez then grounded out to third base for the second out, but a run did score from third base and Giovanni Alfonso. That made it 3-1, but then Quincy Lattimore at the plate with a runner at second. Lattimore was the tying run, and Lattimore would pop out to the Patriot second baseman, Scott Kelly. That ended the ball game and gave the Patriots a needed 3-1 win. 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 7 runners left on base for Somerset. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors, and 3 runners left on base for the Rockers. Tyler Cloyd gets the win, his first of the season. He improves to 1-3 after allowing just 2 hits scattered over 7 scoreless innings, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. Meanwhile, the losing pitcher was Joe Van Meter. He drops to 9-6 after allowing just 1 unearned run over 6 innings of work while striking out 8. And a save is recorded by Mike Antonini, his 28th of the year, in a ballgame that took only 2 hours and 23 minutes to conclude in front of an announced crowd of 2,373 fans. With the win, Somerset is back to a 500 overall record in the overall season. They're 67-67. Meanwhile, the Rockers have dropped 3 in a row. They fall to 72 and 62. Around the Atlantic League, one other game has gone final. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs have topped the Lancaster Barnstormers 3-0, but that game pretty inconsequential to the Patriots. The Long Island Ducks are still trailing the York Revolution 3-2. That one in the top of the ninth. Somerset would certainly enjoy a win from the Long Island Ducks, but meanwhile, the Sugarland is leading the New Britain Bees 4-3. That ball game in the bottom of the ninth. So Sugarland keeping pace with York for the time being, and the Patriots hoping for a Skeeter win over there in Connecticut as well. So the up to the second standings in the wild card race. Again, in the overall standings, the Patriots are still trailing the High Point Rockers, but they are now trailing by 5 games against High Point, with 6 games remaining in the regular season. So, again, still certainly a possibility for the Patriots. They have not been eliminated yet. Their 3 wins in a row have saved their season and will continue to play important games when they get down to Texas tomorrow. So, The Patriots now are 5 games back of the High Point Rockers for that first wild card spot with 6 games remaining in the 2019 regular season. Meanwhile, we're still awaiting finals in the York-Long Island game and the New Britain and Sugarland game to see where the Patriots will stack with both of those teams. But if the Bees do lose, then Somerset will be tied for 3rd in the wild card standings. Our next broadcast will take place tomorrow night down in Sugarland, Texas, and the Patriots finish off their final 3 road games of the 2019 campaign. It'll be, I believe, a 7:05 p.m. first pitch Central Time, which means 8:05 p.m. first pitch Eastern Time, as the Patriots embark on another must-win game. Our coverage on SPN.TV as well as 1450 WCTC will begin at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. A big thank you to Mike Lawrence, who was running our boards all night long for our WCTC studios in Somerset, as well as a big thank you for the entire series to the High Point Rockers video production team, who were lending us their video feed, a high-quality feed, all series long. So a big thank you goes over to them as well. But that'll do it for us here from High Point, North Carolina. Again, your final score, it's the Somerset Patriots defeating the High Point Rockers 3-1. For everyone involved with the broadcast, my name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Have a pleasant rest of your Monday evening, everybody. Good night.